San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Colorado State Rams and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Rams will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So UTSA's offense to go on the attack first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And it's the Roadrunners who will bring the punt team onto the field. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Colorado State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
And the Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run, they stuff it for a loss, and on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Back to throw, it's McCown. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Finds his tight end.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. You got a punt. Second possession now. 4th and short. Interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going? And do they try to force it here?
The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. First down, right back to Brown. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Line getting set on second down. Trying play action. Now improvising. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top as we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Fareed. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A very productive play until it was wiped. That penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Breaks into the open. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Rams will line it up on first and 10. The run inside. It's Coleman. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now he's looking to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game. On fourth down, looking to pass. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Defense showing blitz here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And they're able to get him down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
To the air. It's McCown. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they're after him. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. A give to Brown. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Rams have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pulls it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
Really nice job in execution there on that 3rd down through the passing game. All of a sudden now you've got a decision to make because you're in field goal range. But do you have the confidence to leave your offense out there to pick this first down up and go looking for a touchdown? This is a big decision right here for the head coach.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air, it's McCown. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Colorado State, 21. UTSA, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the quick grab. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's McCown. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. On the left side, here's Coleman. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 8 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Gamecocks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside the Alamo Dome. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Rams, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Coleman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Complete. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. It's Robinson. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Bringing the heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And it's the... Runners decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Catch is made at the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Turning it on. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He's got it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Headed outside, it's Coleman. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the red zone, it's Coleman. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out through the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Handoff to the single running back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turns it loose. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Pulls it on the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Coleman. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Motion from the back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Rams send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCown. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out. They call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And it's the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again. Took a shot as he threw.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. just a pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And they'll take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.